Hey, yo, you ever had an interview that was scheduled, and when you got to the place where you was going to have the interview, they said they don't know what you're talking about an interview? Hey, yo, this ever happened to you? You ever had an interview somewhere, and when you got to the interview, they said, we don't know what you're talking about. No interviews here. Yeah. Yo, I had an interview the other day, right? It's early Saturday morning now. After 12, right? This was Thursday night, mind you, right? I knew something was fishy about this particular interview, right? And let me tell you what the fishy part was. Before I tell you what the fishy part is, let me ask you this. Have you ever went to a job interview at 7:30 p.m.? Have you ever been to a job interview at 7:30 p.m.? It didn't take you long to think about that, right? Because I ain't never had an interview at 7:30 at night until now. When they sent me the email saying that the interview was at 7:30, I had to double time at 7:30 p.m. Like, what the hell? I ain't never had no interview at no 7:30 p.m. in my life. Ever. Hold up. So when I saw that, I knew something was fishy to start with. Our interview at 7:30 p.m. The place the interview was at, like a 45-minute drive from me, right? I got there like 7 to be there at 7:30. I probably keep saying 7 o'clock interview, but it was for 7:30. I got there about 7. Here's my mic, but I got it now. I got there about 7. So in the directions in the email, they say, you stop at the guard desk and let them know that you got an interview, and he's going to tell you where to go from there. Cool. Come around the bend, enter in the property. This is a legitimate company. Legitimate. I pull in. I see, okay, do the guard shack. I see the guard shack. I pull up. Hey, and it's 7:30. But he looked like, kind of tilted his head. Like, went back in the shack, looked at his little paper. About a minute or so, he came back out. He said, I don't see no interviews. No interviews for nobody tonight. I said, you sure? Told him my name. I said, for 7:30. You sure? I talked to I forget her name. Buzzy. It was like a Spanish last name, and he said the name. I said, yeah, I talked to her. Like I literally just emailed before I left the crib, right? A couple hours before I left the crib. So he called. I said, she's still there. He said, no, she's home. She left. She went home. I said, she went home. So I'm thinking the old school messing with me. I'm waiting for him to say, he's like, no, I'm just joking. Just messing with you. Yeah, go down there and make a left, go in that door, right? But I'm noticing it seems like he ain't gonna never say this. I'm like, yo, you serious? He's like, yeah, she left. I said, you can't be freaking serious. I said, you know how far I just came to come to this interview? You know how far I just came to come to this interview? I said, all right. You saying she gone. So this is around the time for the shift I applied for. It was a third shift job. Mind you, I'm there at 7 o'clock at night. So I said, well, shoot, the third shift supervisor should be in there, and he should be able to tell you that if he's short of people or if he's expecting an interview, right? Because I applied for this shift. So the old school goes back in the booth, and I'm watching. He calls. A minute or two later, he comes back out. He says he's not expecting. He said he's not expecting no interviews until Monday. I said, are you shitting me, man? Right. I said, "Oh, are you playing, man?" He's like, "Oh, I'm serious." I said, "So what I'm supposed to do? Just like whatever, huh? Just burn my little gas up, come out here. This is unprofessional." So he's like, I mean, I'm sorry about that, this and that. He told me to come in the gate so I can go right back out the gate. And I parked off to the side. I came back in and he actually let me in the booth. So we talking. He says, "Yeah, you about the second person that they done this to." I said, why would they make me the second person? Like all these people work here, why would they make me the second person to play with the interview at 7:30 at night? Like what the hell? Are you fucking serious? Granted, I had went to an interview the same day early that morning at 9:30 that morning. I had an interview. Normal times, right? He says, "Yeah, I get it." He says, "I could leave it." I said, "Yeah, could you leave a note and let them know that I was here and what time I was here at 7 and this and that?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I mean, he said, "You can call." I mean, if I was you, I'll call back Monday. I said, "Monday?" Mind you, it was Thursday. I said, "There ain't nobody gonna be here tomorrow." He's like, "No, he's like, ah." So I guess sometimes they on, sometimes they not, right? So I was like, then I'm thinking, like, why would I even want to call back here? They just had me come over here, and I'm kind of like getting high, and I see myself getting excited. So I had to catch myself that old school. No, Lord, this ain't for you. You just an old school, probably trying to get a few hours, pay a couple of bills, working this guard shack. I said, I'm mad at these people having me drive out here, and you telling me they telling you that they don't have no goddamn interviews tonight. This is crazy. I tell him, I said, why would I want to call back here on Monday after they pulled this done? This kind of giving me a taste of what's to come. And this is the interview phase. I'm waiting. I'm ahead of time. This ain't till 7:30, and I'm here at 7. You telling me she been gone? Crazy shit. I was pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I was pissed. I was tight, and I had every good goddamn reason to be so. Made me drive out there down there an hour, and to tell me that ain't no interview. I'm like, what the hell? So today, or should I say yesterday, Friday, I'm waiting for an email from her to explain some shit or to say something. I ain't heard from her all day. I ain't heard nothing. I said, that's bad business. Like, this shit is crazy out here. This shit is crazy out here. Y'all saying y'all need people to work a job. Here I go, I apply. You tell me to come for an interview to get, and you went home. Like, what? Like, what kind of stuff is this? What type of time is that? Somebody literally drove down there 2 hours for nothing. I was tight. Still tight. I ain't gonna lie. Because that's insane. That's insane. Did that ever happen to you before? You had a scheduled interview, and when you got in there, they said, "Who the hell are you and what you doing here?" That's crazy. But I was tight. I couldn't even make a video about it yesterday. I probably have been yelling the whole video. I was so goddamn mad. That was literally a waste of everybody's time, especially mine. How high is this damn gas is? Now, if I drove there and the car ran on all air, then shit. Fuck it. I just took a nice little ride. I've been a little bit upset, like, damn, that's crazy. You sure? All right, cool. Back to the crib. No, that gas, 4 something a gallon. Like, what the hell? I ain't never had a goddamn interview at no 7:30 at night. Not even for a night shift position. I have many other night shift positions, and all interviews was in the morning and training. So, I knew something was fishy about it. I said, why would they 7:30 at night? But you'd be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they do things different. It's kind of different. But hey, sometimes change. Nah, we don't need that kind of change coming from no place like that. Keep that motherfucker 8, 9, 10, 11 in the morning. No, 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 no. 7:30 at night, knowing you wanted to go home. You weren't gonna be nowhere near that place at 7:30 at night. Like, stop playing, bro. Should be crazy. I'm here trying to find me something here, putting in these damn apps and he playing with the job. Like, you want somebody to work here or not? Well, let me tell you about the other interview the same day that I told you I had the morning. Hold on. So I go to I go to an interview that same day, early that morning. This shit like right around the corner from me, right? I could literally walk to this joint. I get there, lady came out, nice lady, suit me up, boot me up, gave me some slip-on steel toes and some safety goggles and all that. Took me for a tour. They upgraded the plant. I worked at this plant before back in the day years ago as a temp. I worked there. I go in there yesterday or Thursday. There's robots everywhere. I'm like, holy hell, there's arms. They grabbing shit, twisting. This one room has 7 arms. They all doing some shit, grabbing, twisting this, doing this, flipping it, turning it, stacking it up here. I'm like, oh shit. That's like 7 jobs right there they doing. Robots everywhere, walking, going around on the floor. It was crazy. It was really impressive though. State of the art shit is kind of crazy. But that lady, she was nice. She shows me around, shows me the latest updates and the greatest. Takes me back to the other lobbies. Told me somebody would be with me there shortly, right? To do the actual interview. Cool. Oh, here comes out and grabs me. Sitting there about 10 minutes or so, whatever. Oh, he comes out and grabs me. Come on back. I mean, we'll do an interview. So we do the interview, blah, 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 blah. It's him. And there's another lady. I take it she probably was like HR or somebody. I don't know. We doing an interview. They ask me any little questions. I'm answering. Boom, I'm answering. Boom, interview's up. It's time to go. I gets up. I shakes old boy hand. Hey, thanks for the opportunity. Bozzy. You have a good day. I spins to the lady. My hand out like I just did with him. And she's just looking at me. She looks me up and down. And I'm standing on my hand. I'm like, and the first thing I could think about was Howie Mandel. You know how he is on what's that show Howie Mandel do? The Stars John. You know Howie, he don't be shaking hands nothing like that. So I instantly thought of Howie Mandel. But I'm like, damn, even Howie Mandel, I think he at least fist bump you. So I'm standing on my hand. I'm looking at her. She looking at me. I'm like, what the? To myself, like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Like she's like, oh no, I just don't. She's fumbling just like this. I just don't. My health, she says. So I'm like, I said, yeah, bitch, you want some bullshit. I said, oh, okay, it's cool. No worries. I say, hey, look, y'all have a great day, though. And I got up out of there, right? Yo, the bitch wouldn't even shake my hand, bro. And you in the business of hiring and firing, and you ain't even shaking motherfuckers' hands. Y'all think you in the wrong profession. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I kind of don't even want to even go that way after that type of thing. That's just like shit. They showed me they motherfucking true faces Thursday. I'm trying to tell you, both spots. They showed me their true face. I said, damn, lady, you ain't even gonna shake my hand too much your health. What the fuck your health got to do with anything? Shaking her hand. Cause you sitting here, you ain't got no gloves on, you ain't got no mask or nothing on. You know. I'm just saying. Cause dude, he, boom, boom, we lock up. Look him in his eyes, thank the man, tell him, you know what I mean? I spent, boom. She just, oh no, I want my health. I said, yeah. I said, yeah, she on some other type time. She on some other type time. 7:30 shit. For sure. But yeah, man, this shit is getting crazy. This shit is getting crazy. I really don't even want to be doing this shit. Only reason I gotta keep this motherfucking child support motherfuckers off my ass for this last little year, right? But I got other ways that I want to make money and shit. Reselling and shit like that and doing this. And I know how to do this and look through coins. I got all kinds of, and I want to turn it all the way up here eventually, right? And I need to. Because this work shit, working for these people, making them rich, these motherfuckers don't even see Dan. They ain't even want to honor my motherfucking presence there. It felt like. Ain't nobody got time for that. I can make my motherfucking self rich. Peacefully, too. I believe. I truly believe. I did a lot of test runs with things just to get my feet wet. And a lot of that shit is real trap. That shit be working. Shit be moving. So I already seen it firsthand. Damn, I bought that. Damn, somebody bought that up. Somebody bought that. Holy sh. Yeah, so I already know it worked. I just gotta log in on this shit and turn up on that. Well, I need to get me a little shed outside. I got one out there, but I gotta put it together. I'm lazy. I don't know how to put them damn aluminum things together. I got a nice one out there, 10 by 12. But I want one of them little Amish joints. If I get me one of them little Amish built joints, one of them nice Jones, that'll be my little office. I do all my business in there. Sourcing, listing, pictures. Yeah, I want to do that shit, working on my own time coffee. You know what I'm saying? Music on, smoking my little cigarette, chilling, making fucking bank. Watch, I'm about to turn that shit up. This job shit is crazy. This job shit is crazy. They don't even, these motherfuckers don't even want to pay you, but want you to come and work for them. Like, you really even paying? You got to pay up for me to get up and get dressed and scurry my way to your ass. That costs, man. Shit, my services cost. And what you offering, that ain't, no. That shit ain't gonna pay nothing for nobody. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they had me come all the way out there to a fucking interview to tell me that I don't have an interview at 7:30 at night. I was ticking time bomb. I was hot. I was hot. I tell you, I was hot. Wouldn't you have been hot? Or am I just tripping? Right. Just put in another one tonight. Just put in another one tonight. Excuse me. These cigarettes be strong sometimes. Leave them alone. This one I've been dodging because if I ain't mistaken, I put in one for this one I put in last night. I went to a joint out there years ago. I put it, and I ain't never heard nothing from them. But I'm seeing now that they spot now every shift they urgently hire. I'm like, damn, they must have had a big rundown over there, or mass quitting or firing. I don't know. It's like all shifts. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna give them one more shot. I really don't want to, but you know, the shit that they do over there, I got experience in that shit, so I know all about it. So we'll see. We'll see. This shit crazy out here though, man. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. I just want to get on here and do a quick one and tell y'all, man. Sometimes they might tell you, man, you got an interview and you really might not have shit. Sometimes they might say come through, but ain't nobody gonna be there. It's getting wicked. They gonna tell you to come through and holler at them and ain't nobody gonna be there. What you gonna do? Sometimes you might try to shake their hand and tell them that you appreciate the opportunity for even giving you an interview, and they might look you up and down and tell you pretty much with their eyes to get your hand out of my face, boy. What you gonna do? I know what you better do though. You better be cool. You better have a good day today. And I'm gonna talk to y'all on the next one of my journey. Trying to find a job. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.